Hello everyone, Silent here. Welcome to episode 38 of Silent Survival. Today we're going to be working on the fire temple that's going to be going over that iron farm over in that direction. I'm super excited for that project. That's the one that I've been looking forward to the most. But first off, you guys know the deal. We got to enchant some things after some people from the comment section of the last two episodes. So what we do is we go through the comment section, randomly select some people, and then name some fully enchanted diamond gear after them. This episode we have Crying Jordan, Rob Echo, Ahil Gaming Pro, Toshiro Hitsugaya, Batman Gaming 12233, Colson McLemore, Talent Gaming, and 116th Elite. Congrats everyone who got something named after you. Sorry if I butchered your name, that's just how I am. I'm terrible with words. Anyway, as you can see, we have a lot of pickaxes now. We're doing really good on the pickaxes. We're trying to get a full diamond, or a full double chest of all this diamond gear, and we're doing really well so far. Alright, so if you guys would like to get something named after you, possibly in the next episode, all you gotta do is go down to the comment section, leave a comment, and you might get something named after you. It is via randomizer, so keep that in mind. Anyway, the next little mini project that we need to do is make some armor for our patrons and Twitch subscribers in the Hall of Heroes. Yeah, as you can see, these guys are not fully decked out, and they look pretty janky. We don't have enough diamonds to get them all in full diamond, which is what I am aiming for. We'll have to get some more diamond armor from in-city rating when we switch over to better together, but that's not going to be for a while. So we're just going to get some iron armor on these guys. And we're actually going to be using our enchanter for like the first time. Haven't really used this thing besides storing all of our enchantment books that we have, which we don't really have very many of at the moment, it appears. Yeah, here we go. A box with something in it. All of these ones have like nothing in them. So yeah, I'm just gonna make them some iron armor. Don't think I really have enough lapis either to do full level 30s. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm just gonna do level 1 enchants, and it's gonna be fine. Now, is there a crafting table in here? It doesn't look like there's a crafting table in here. Blasphemy! There was no crafting table. Absolute blasphemy. Anyway, as you can see, we've done some enchanting. We actually needed a lot of armor in here, so yeah, these guys, they're in our iron armor now. It's not the best, but it does do the job, and it looks like we're helmet short. Dang it, there's a derp for you, but yeah, these guys are looking much better. Can't wait until we have all of these guys in full diamond. It's gonna be amazing. So now it is time to gather up all the materials for our build, and if you don't know, we're basing our element temples off of the Legend of Korra in Avatar: The Last Airbender series. Very good series, anime series. Watch them if you have not. But yeah, we're basically gonna make a volcano with a fire temple on it. You know, I'll throw up a couple pictures right now if I remember to. But here is our materials. Basically nether themed. We have red nether brick, magma blocks, nether bricks, glowstone, some soul sand, and then we also have a chest of lava in here as well. So yeah, we're probably gonna need a lot more lava than that because I want a lot of lava in this build. And also, a little bit of a pro tip for you guys: if you don't know, harvesting stuff with Fortune 3 will actually get you more of that thing. So like right now we have 11 nether wart. We're gonna punch this. We got 2 there, so that gave us 9 from 2. That's actually really good. But then if we harvest this, you can see that we get 7 from 1. So there you go. Just harvest your nether wart and whatever with Fortune 3, and you will get an absolute butt ton more. And we have all this nether wart here for red nether brick, because red nether brick and nether wart blocks are very fine building blocks, especially for this project. And this stuff has kind of been here for a while. Kind of want to explain why it's there. For the nether brick. Anyway, I need to gather some more materials, and I think some obsidian too, because we only have like 12 obsidian, and that's like barely enough for a portal. So yeah, let me get some more obsidian, some more lava, and I'll come back to you guys. So while I'm in the nether getting lava, I figured I might as well update you guys on the slabbing of the nether project for our wither skeleton farm. As you can see, we've actually done quite a bit. This was about 4 hours worth, and then we also did a whole bunch over there, and yeah, whole lot of slabs. I think we did 3.5 double chests of slabs. There's still a hell of a lot more to do in this nether to completely spawn-proof it for our wither skeleton farm. And yeah, I think down over here somewhere is our lava harvesting area. But yeah, as you can see, there's a whole under area. There's a whole giant cave system. There's just a lot of nether left to slab. And I'm glad we have like 15 plus double chests of stone, because we're really gonna need it. Anyway, I need a whole bunch of lava, then I'm gonna head to the end, set up a beacon that we got, and harvest a whole bunch of obsidian. I learned from the last build, we set up the beacon first, instead of having to rebuild the whole thing because it was off by 1 block. So, what we're going to be building here, like I said before, is a mountainous volcano thing, and then our fire temple. Our fire temple is going to be centered on this hole in the center here. It's probably going to be about this size as well, maybe like 9 wide by 9 wide or something like that. And what we're going to build now is kind of the general shape and outline of the mountain. So the mountain like peak is not going to be centered on that hole there. It's going to be kind of off in that corner, and that's where we're going to have a lot of lava and just other fiery things spreading from. So our build is going to be kind of on a plateau, and this what we're building here is very temporary. It's just to give you guys a general idea of what's going to be going down. So our fire temple is going to be built up right around here, and then the mountain is going to still go upwards more in this area, and then the peak will be slightly shorter than the actual build itself. I think that'll work out pretty fine. The build is probably going to be about 30 or so blocks tall, and then yeah, this should be about the peak somewhere in this area, and then we'll extend the mountain down pretty far over there, I'm guessing, and that's the swamp that we terraformed in the slime farm. So yeah, about here should be the peak. Again, this is all very, very temporary, but that should give you guys a general idea of the mountain. So let me get some work done on this. I kept telling myself this would not take that long, but no, it's been about an hour and 20 minutes since I last talked to you guys. But anyway, we have the front facade of this mountain up, and then I worked on the back a little bit. This is very unfinished and very not done. But we have our supplies over here, just the giant pile of shulker boxes. There's even one back there. So we did get a lot of lava. So we have 3, 4, and 5 shulker boxes of lava. And then we got some stacks of obsidian as well. Took down a couple of the pillars in the end. And, yep, used like a shulker box of stone already for that build for the mountains so far. So what I'm thinking we're going to build, or like have our palette for our temple be, is red nether brick and just nether brick as our main blocks. So you're going to enter this build from the corner here. I figured that's like the best entrance. The base entrance is like right behind that hill right there. So there's going to be a path going up right here, real cramped, curvy, churny, windy, death-filled path full of some lava and stuff. And then you'll get up to this little plateau, and here's our build. It's a 9x9 square. You guys saw what it should end up looking like earlier, hopefully. And so yeah, let's grab some materials here, and we can kind of get to building this a little bit. We're definitely going to need a lot more nether brick. I guess I can put some of that use to lava then. Some of that lava to use then in our super smelter. So something like that would be good with the red nether brick as the main blocks, kind of like so. I think that would work pretty well. Although what we should be doing is using the normal nether brick as our main block, because we have a lot more of that and we can much more easily get that. But then that's going to look kind of weird, I'm thinking. So having it be mostly red with the nether brick, I think is what we're going to go for. I love this nether theme. I could literally live inside of this color of red for the rest of my life, and it would be great. And then there would be happiness and peace in the world, and everything would be very fine. Anyway, sidetrackedness aside, this build is actually looking pretty decent so far. I'm really glad that we decided to do our borders and stuff out of the actual nether brick, because then there's actual slabs and fence posts and stairs and stuff for us to mess with. These only have the one solid block. There's no other variants. Unfortunately, get on that, Mojang. We need that. So real quick, let's take a step back from this build, and which one of these little corner bits is better? Kind of thinking that this one is, simply because that one looks a little bit too pointy. Doesn't really seem like it has that much to it. Maybe if we add a slab underneath and remove one of those fence posts, but I think that one's the better one overall. Had to remove a little bit of the mountain here just so we can actually see this thing. There's really not too much room up here to like stand to take a good look at it, but it is getting there. Once we add a lot more detail to this mountain and a lot more lava and stuff, this build is really gonna pop. So there I was, trying to figure out lighting, and then it hit me. Fire and magma blocks both produce light, and then they'll really fit in with our build, so I put some of those there. Also added a few stairs above our little wall pieces right there, and this thing is really starting to come together on the bottom layer. Also did a little bit of detail work right here. Just added some actual nether wart blocks behind these. That really makes it pop way more than even the red nether brick. But if we hop up here, this is like the beginnings of the second floor, and what we need to do now is kind of add in where our holding cells are going to go, because if you guys don't know, on each of our 4 element temples, earth, air, fire, and water, we're going to have holding cells for 4 very rare and dangerous mobs, which still no one has guessed. Very surprised about that. Some people have gotten close, but not guessed it yet. So we already have 4 holding cells, on the earth temple. We need to build some holding cells on the air temple. Probably going to go on that little mountain thing right there, or maybe up top. Haven't really thought about anywhere that they could go up top, so guessing they're going to go down below. And for the fire temple, I guess they're just going to go like right here. That should work perfectly fine. There might be better space, maybe a couple floors up or something, but I think on the second floor it should work just fine. Okay, so I'm kind of struggling with these holding cells. Just having a couple slabs here and then like a couple slabs right like that really doesn't give it enough structure, and it looks very odd from further away because these ones have pillars going up. So technically there should be like pillars right there, and that would make it have its like proper structure, but yeah, it doesn't have that if you just have a couple slabs there. So what I'm thinking is having a couple of stairs like this, if I can place them, and then some fence posts so that you can actually see the mob, and then our blocks like that, and that'll keep the pillar shape, make it so that we can still see our mob in there and he can still see us, and should be okay as well. I mean, we could replace just these stairs with normal blocks. That might actually be a little bit better. I always try to add too much detail. Or, I mean, we could theoretically just like get rid of these fence posts as well. Kind of like that. I don't know. I like the fence posts. I like the fence posts. Okay, so this is what we're going to be going for holding cells. Geez, words. And then they'll be standing right where that torch is. And this is me being officially out of nether brick. Sweet. Well, let's go take our mini shulker boxes of lava and our mini double chests of, what do you call it, netherrack, and go smelt a crap ton of stuff. And this is me putting the lava in the wrong minecart and having to pull it all out of the furnaces. Oh, derp, derp, derp. So after that grindy crafting saga, went over here, built up another layer, and also added some magma blocks for lighting on the floors. I think that adds a lot to it, actually. I was looking for some sort of lighting. Didn't really want to use fire. It works down at the bottom. Give it a little bit of detail on those corners where we don't have those little bit things, whatever you call those things. Anyway, yeah, magma blocks work up there. Glowstone didn't really work. It's a little bit too bright, a little bit too yellowy. Those ones have some torches on the other side of them. That's why they're a little bit brighter. Wanted to show you guys this at night, but yeah, I don't really want to wait around till nighttime. So next time it's nighttime, I'll show it to you guys. So right now we have 3 layers, 1, 2, and 3. I think we're gonna add 1 more and then the roof on it, and that should be everything. If we add 5 layers and then the roof, I think that's gonna get a little bit too tall. It's gonna look a little bit unnatural, but 4 and then a roof should be perfectly fine. So let me get to that. So I was just gonna go ahead and build this off camera, but I realized I haven't done like any of this building on camera with you guys, so I figured I'd show you how to build up one of these layers if you are so interested. So this is kind of like the floor plan that we got right here. Those are the walls, and then these are the pillars, and then the fences right here. So what we can do with this is just pick block basically everything, and then just fill them in like this. The windows are already in place if you build it this way, so you don't need to go back through and add all the fence gates in there, or the fences. There we go. Yeah, not fence gates. We don't have nether fence gates. But yeah, this is basically why or how you just go about doing this. Geez, see, this is why I don't build on camera. My words just instantly die because I have to like actually focus on something, and then I can't do words. It's terrible. But anyway, yeah, this is the process. Just go around and build up your layers like this. Pretty darn simple. and then we're already like 3/4 of the way around, and that is the entire thing except like the little, whatever you call those things. So there it is at night. Very, very fine. I'm liking it. So there isn't any magma blocks on the upper layers there, but you guys get the idea. The lighting is pretty much perfect on this, and it's going to look way more in place when we get all the lava drenching down the sides. We're definitely going to have to move the peak of the mountain further that way. And, oh, there's a skeleton over there. Anyway, I wanted to be out of here anyway. So as for the roof for this thing, not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and put like a pyramid on top of this. So basically it's going to come up like this and just keep going in one block up, one block in, and it should look hopefully pretty good. We're going to make it out of nether brick because it has all the different variations of blocks. Definitely helpful for the roof. Actually, scrap that pyramid idea on top of there. That's boring. I'm thinking another one of these sections and then your actual roof. That'll look good. So there's pretty much what it's going to look like. Just got to do that on all 4 sides and then put a proper roof on it. And it should be looking pretty dang good. Very, very fine. I'm liking this. You can't really see the roof, like the very top of it from down here. So let me get in the air. We can fly around this thing and actually take a real good look at it. If I can get in the air, there we go. Not too difficult. So there it is. That looks pretty evil, I gotta say. So the nether brick does kind of blend together because it is all the same texture, but that doesn't really matter too much. You can see that there is a lot of stuff going on there, and I'm liking it. As for the roof, there is no lighting, so it's all just half slabbed. That has a little bit of lighting, so we're going to get some mobs up there, but otherwise, I'm liking it. It looks pretty good. Now, I'm going to do a little bit more work on the mountain down here, mostly this side, or maybe, you know what, let's see. Which side has less to do? That side. Okay, so yeah, we're going to work on this side and maybe get a little bit of lava in here. This mountain definitely needs a lot of work, though. Definitely not getting finished up this episode. Never had the intention of actually getting that done because I just don't have enough time in the day or even in the week to get that done. It does take a surprising amount of time. But yeah, let's see what I can get done. So now a lot of the infrastructure has been put in. I did a lot more work on the mountain on both sides, actually. Put in this little path, and as you can see, it kind of winds and curves and zigzags, and then there's a couple fall-offs, and then it just leads up to the entrance. We didn't get the inside done. I'm just going to add some floors in here, and I don't know what else is going to go in here. We'll figure that out. And then got a little bit more of this mountain done over here. We're going to have 2 calderas where lava's going to be spilling out. So one right here, and then the other one is up there. We had to move that one quite far up. I think it was like right there before. We had to move it quite far that way and then quite far up as well. But I got some of that built up, and it's going to look really good once we got it done. We're going to add a whole bunch of cobblestone, obsidian, soul sand, nether warts, a whole bunch of lava, of course, magma blocks. It's going to look great. We didn't really get the detail on the mountain end yet, but it is looking pretty good. I do like it. So next episode, we'll start off here, either have a good amount of this done or have it finished, or we'll finish it up in that episode. We'll do quite a bit of this on live streams as well. Just get this project done, and then we can move on to the water temple. So we're kind of like speeding through these temples because I'm trying to do a full world tour on episode 40, and I don't want to have 3 or 4 temples built. So that's kind of why I'm going a little bit more fast-paced, it may seem. Or maybe it seems slower than usual. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that down below. So I've also done a lot more work to the air temple and also the earth temple, either in live streams or just off camera. I'm not going to show that in this episode because you guys will either see that if you do decide to join us in the live streams. Hint, hint, link below, selfless plug, I don't care. Or you will see it in episode 40 when we do the world tour. Hopefully we don't need to push that back to episode 41. Hopefully we can get all these things finished up. Still a lot of work. A lot of work to be done. We're not even to the water temple yet. But hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Silent Survival. That's going to do it for this one. Please do leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you are new. It really does help out the channel an absolute ton. I'll see you guys in the comment section and in the next video. Thank you for watching. And then there was silence.